Hey everybody, welcome back to Chamberlain Family Farms. So I just got done helping mom pick a bunch of green beans. So my son, he was crying, so brought him home so he could take a nap. He's in there watching Peppa Pig, about to fall asleep. But I just figured I'd get on here and do a little talking. So I'm just wondering how many people out there are considering homesteading and farming. I mean, I've been seeing a bunch on all social media platforms for multiple reasons. I mean, there's a there's fear. That's one reason because everybody's worried about everything getting shut down again because they're already talking about this new variant coming around. So people's want to be more self-efficient or independent. So that is a huge one. And there's also reasons like maybe your health ain't all that great. Well, getting out there in the garden or taking care of some animals. I mean, it is a great way to get in shape and have a clear mind. It really is a great lifestyle. It really is. And there's nothing more rewarding than getting out there and doing all that work and coming home at the end of the day knowing that what all you got accomplished. And you didn't do it for somebody else, you did it for yourself and for your family. There is not a feeling in the world like that. So it's not easy. It's not easy work, but it is definitely worth it. So if you are thinking about starting this little journey, I would recommend start where you are. Don't run off and just buy 100 acres somewhere that you don't know nothing about, because the land's different. Let's say if you move to a different state, the soil's going to be different. The things that you can grow are going to be completely different. So you need to keep that in mind. You're better off to go ahead and do where you are, even if you're in town. Even if you're just renting a place, you can go ahead and do it there. And yeah, there's rules and stuff, but there are a way around some of them rules. You just gotta be wise about it. So, and I know that this is getting close to fall, and you're about to the point where you can't really grow much of anything now, except maybe some lettuce and stuff like that. But if you go ahead and you do want to start, you can go ahead and start doing compost. If you're in town, you could get you like a one of them Rubbermaid Tupperware or whatever. Put all your scraps in it, your lawnmower clippings, letting all that break down for next year. So that way next year you actually have some compost for your garden or for your little pot plants. You know, your potted plants, not your pot plants, but your potted plants you might have in your house or you're going to set outside. And as far as kids go, it is really the best thing if you have children. So what this does, it brings structure to your kids. And I don't care if they're 2 years old or if they're 12 years old or if you even got a 19-year old in the house, 20-year old in the house. It builds structure. It makes them independent. It builds character. So for all my kids, they all had animals to take care of. We didn't really do much of the garden stuff when they was younger, the older ones. The younger ones do. The older ones didn't really have the garden. They just had animals. But, I mean, we had rabbits, goats, sheep. My daughter, she had some horses when she was little. And every day they got to feed and water them, got to help clean the stalls and stuff like that. It don't matter if it's raining or snowing or, I mean, it really builds character. Really good for your kids. And when they get older, you will not have to worry about them having a job, because if they can do this young, it's going to build that in their mind. And they even do good with their academics at school. So it is really, really a good lifestyle. And I really do encourage all of you to try to do something. I mean, even if it's just having a little garden or raising animals. So I do understand there are people living in HOH, little housing developments and stuff, which I don't know why anybody would buy a house with an HOH. You are paying for a place that's your own. but have somebody else tell you how to live your life or what you can and can't do on your own property. It just don't make no sense to me. But regardless, if you are in that situation, all hope ain't lost. So granted, you probably won't be able to have a garden. If you do, it probably has to be so many feet by so many feet in a certain spot and all that. So you'll have to see what the rules are on that. But as far as the animals go, a lot of places, it's in their HOH. You're not allowed to have chickens, or you're not allowed to have a rooster or something like that. You have to go through there and actually look and see what it says. So if it says no chickens, that doesn't mean you can't have ducks. If it's not in your HOH for ducks or quail or rabbits, you guys can raise them. It is perfectly legal. You're not breaking the contract at all. So there are ways around that. And you can have animals in your garage. I know most of them HOH places, they have like a built-in garage right into your house. So you can actually have some animals there, which rabbits are probably your best. They're the quietest. They're quick breeders, easy to clean, butcher. And the manure that you get from that, you can actually put that directly on your plants. It is a cold fertilizer. That means it won't burn them up. So it'll actually help your plants, whether they're potted plants or if it's, like I said, in the garden. So tell me what you guys think. Put some comments down there on the bottom. If we can help you in any way, give you any advice, I'd be glad to do so. You guys have a great day.